It's funny how our minds work sometimes. Have you ever noticed how when you're watching the sunset over a calm lake, you almost forget where you are? Maybe it's the way the colors melt into each other, or the gentle rhythm of the water that seems to pull you in. And you might find yourself just staring, not even realizing how deeply you've drifted into that moment. And it's interesting how the more you focus on that feeling, the easier it is to let the outside world fade into the background. And as you sit here now, maybe noticing the rhythm of your breathing, perhaps even how your body feels just a little heavier in the chair, you might wonder how easily the mind can wander, like a leaf floating on that calm water. And as that happens, it's perfectly fine to just allow it, to let it go, because sometimes simply allowing is all it takes. And as you hear now, I'm reminded of the sound of a clock in a quiet room. Tick, tick, tick. Each tick blends into the next so seamlessly, you don't really hear them individually after a while. It's like they create a rhythm, a steady flow of time that seems to dissolve into something much larger, something timeless. And with each tick, or perhaps with each gentle breath you take, there's a sense of descending into a soft, velvety quiet. And have you ever sat by a warm fire, watching the flames dance? You know how you can sink into that scene, feeling the warmth wrap around you like a blanket. It's so natural to just settle deeper and deeper into that comfort. And as you do, you might notice how your thoughts begin to slow, almost as if they're pausing to watch the flames with you. Just pausing, settling, softening. And it reminds me of the story about a little seed. This seed had always been surrounded by towering trees. It looked up at them so tall and strong and thought, I could never be like them. And one day a gentle rain came, soaking into the soil and whispering softly to the seed, you already are. Everything you need is within you. And so the seed began to grow, not by forcing or pushing, but simply by allowing. Its roots stretched out into the nourishing earth, drawing strength it didn't know was there. As the days passed, its tiny sprout grew taller, reaching for the sun. Have you ever felt that way? Like there's something inside you, something waiting to unfold when the time is right. Isn't it fascinating that even when storms came bending and shaking that little sprout, it grew stronger, because every gust of wind taught it something new. And as it grew, it realized it didn't have to be like the other trees. It just had to be itself, standing tall in its own way. Isn't that how it is with people too? Strength comes not from comparing, but from recognizing what's already there, waiting to be discovered. And as the seed became a tree, it stood proudly, roots firmly planted, leaves reaching for the sky. And it's funny how growth can be so gentle, yet so powerful, isn't it? And as you sit here now, becoming aware of your surroundings again, you might find that same gentle strength within you, ready to guide you forwards. And as you go about your day, you'll begin to notice small moments where confidence feels effortless, like a spark lighting up inside you. Each time you breathe, each step you take, you'll carry that same steady, rooted energy with you. It's simply a part of who you are now. Thank you for joining me by the fire today, and until next time, goodbye and good mental health.